Hey, this is Randy from Testify TV, and I've been a Christian for like 30 years. I've never heard the message of God's love quite like this. So this is Casey Douglas. He's going to break it down for you.
Hi there. The three most powerful words I've ever heard is God is love. That is what He is, and that is what He does, is love. And He created you to receive love and to give love. So He considers you to be lovable, you to be special. Your uniqueness and individuality He created, and it's interesting to Him, and it's what's interesting to other people too. That's why He didn't create 1,000 people just like you, but He created you, unique, individual, special. And if that sounds surprising to you, if it sounds unrealistic to you, well, maybe I'm not surprised. But what happens so often is people inwardly conclude, they even subconsciously, they come to a thought process, and they think, if God really did love me, then this thing and that thing wouldn't have happened in my life, and I wouldn't be in the position I'm in today, or facing some of the obstacles that I am facing today. So there's a distortion. That's a false conclusion about who God is and what He does and how He's interested in your life. And it's based on a wrong premise. The premise that is based on is that it's God's will, everything that happened in my life. And certainly we pray, Lord, Thy will be done and Thy kingdom come. But He gave each person a free will over their decisions and choices and actions. And so there's a lot of things that happen and take place in your life and in other people relating to you that are not His will. On top of all that, there's also the physics of things. And God created us and gave us the earth to have dominion over it, to rule and reign over it. And we need to operate within the order of things. So the laws of physics, if you don't grease the wheel, or if someone doesn't grease the wheel and look after it mechanically, it's going to fall off at some point, or the tire is going to wear out if you don't make decisions to get good tires. And the consequences then can be disastrous in people's lives and families' lives. But that is not God's fault. And so what I'm saying is that God really does love you. He gave you and others a free will. And really when you spend time with other people, what you desire and delight in is when people want to spend time with you. And in doing that, when you see someone wanting to spend time with you, that's an expression of acceptance and love towards you. And we all need that. We all desire that. And unfortunately, in our society, in this Western culture, there's what we call performance-oriented acceptance and performance orientation. It's like we think we're good if we can achieve, if we can perform to a certain standard. But that creates a wrong perceptions of our value then. Because what happens in the world is that, and us as people, is we're not able to achieve and perform always at the standards that we want to. And the bar is high. When you take a look at what the media is communicating, it's communicating a high value on youthfulness, high value on beauty, high value on sex appeal, wealth, super abilities, being a sports hero or super capable at something. That's what is esteemed in this society and culture. And so a person can conclude, if we're not at this level, then we're a less than. And that's unfortunate that some people live in that. So you know, you'd be surprised, but the first emotion that God experienced when he kicked man out of the garden, when he looked down on earth and saw people hurting each other, was pain. God felt and feels pain in his heart when you, out of your free will, do things which hurt yourself and do things which hurt others, and also when others hurt you. So his pain is also out of loneliness, that God created you for relationship. And when he's not able to have a relationship because of the decisions and choices you make and other people make, creates more distance, then he feels pain from that. So we're going to talk about this again in the next video, but you are special. You are loved. You are lovable. And I hope you can receive God's love because he loves you.